What if I told you that the way you age is not just about time? It's about what's happening inside your body every single day. And more importantly, that you have far more control over that process than you've ever been told. Hi, I'm Dr. William Pierce. I'm a chiropractor, a board-certified non-surgical orthopedist, a sports injury specialist, and co-founder of PurplePeptides.net. Over 42 years, I've worked with more than 30,000 patients, and I've logged over 300,000 one-on-one patient visits, primarily helping people over 50 stay active, mobile, and capable. And I can tell you this with certainty. Aging is not just something that happens to you. It's something you can influence if you understand how. But first, a medical disclaimer. This video is for informational purposes only. It does not constitute medical advice. I am a doctor, but I'm not your doctor, and no doctor-patient relationship exists between us. Always consult your own qualified healthcare professional before making any of your personal healthcare decisions. There was a time when your body worked. You had energy without thinking about it. You recovered quickly. You could push yourself and bounce back. And then slowly things began to change. A little less energy, a little more stiffness, a little more effort to do the same things that once felt so easy. And what are you being told? Well, it's just aging. But here's the truth. Aging is not a single event. It's a series of changes happening at the cellular level. We've talked about this before. These changes affect how your body produces energy, recovers, and functions over the time. Most people don't address that. They react to symptoms. They manage their decline, and they accept that as normal aging. But there's another way to approach this, a more intelligent way, a more proactive way. Instead of waiting for problems, you begin supporting the actual systems that are changing. You addressed energy production, cellular signaling, recovery, inflammation, cognitive function, because these systems are all connected. And if you want to change how you age, you have to address them in that way. And that's exactly why I built what I call the longevity protocol. This is not about chasing youth. It's about extending capability, extending strength, extending clarity, extending independence. The longevity protocol is a structured 90-day research-driven approach designed to support multiple systems that influence your aging. It includes peptides epitalon, which have been studied for its role in cellular aging and telomere signaling. Another peptide, MOTS-c, a mitochondrial peptide involved in energy regulation and metabolic function. Another called CMAX, which supports cognitive clarity, focus, and central nervous system performance. And finally, BPC-157, which is associated with repair, recovery, and systematic resilience. Each of these was selected intentionally, not as a quick fix, but as part of a coordinated strategy. So, what does this actually support? First, more consistent energy. Not spikes, not stimulants, but steadier output throughout the day. Secondly, strength and body composition, helping you maintain muscle and metabolic efficiency as you age. Third, cognitive clarity, focus, sharpness, mental engagement, memory. And fourth, recovery, because you can't recover, you can't continue. And finally, cellular health, because longevity doesn't start at the surface, it starts at the level most people never address. Here's what I want you to understand. There are two ways that people age. They drift or they direct. Most people drift. They react to how they feel and adjust as things decline. Well, the individuals who age well, they're intentional. They make decisions early, they follow a plan, They take responsibility for how they live and how they age. They become the architect of their own longevity. Aging is going to happen, but how you experience it is not fixed. Strength doesn't have to disappear. Clarity doesn't have to fade. Energy doesn't have to collapse. These are things that you can support. These are things that you can influence. The longevity protocol was built for that purpose. Its purpose is to help you stay capable, strong, and independent for as long as possible. Because the goal is not just to live longer, it's to live better. If this message resonates with you, I just invite you to follow along. Subscribe, give me some comments. I'll be breaking this down further step by step in upcoming videos to help you try to better understand what's happening inside your body and what you can actually do about it as the years pass by. Thank you for your trust. We'll talk again soon.